It is Shakira. I come from Kisenyi. I'm 28 years old and I'm a poet.
My name is Miriam Kemigisa. I came to share with you people my experience, the time I've been using drugs. The bad, I won't say that it's been good, it's been a bit of a struggle, but actually want to pass out to all the women out there who use drugs that we can all get out of this. We can all be strong, and I believe there is also a lot we would want to share with the government to be in position to support us, because we're only human just like anyone out there, and you shouldn't feel solo like women. That you use drugs and you feel like your world is all done. No.
As a woman who uses drugs, a lot challenges which we pass through. But the first challenge, as me Shakira, it's about prostitution. Sometimes when you get a customer, you're tacky, that person will judge you first. Remember, you're having those techies seeing in a very bad shape. He will not give you the respect. He will take you for granted. Sometimes he will give you your money, sometimes he will not. So, those challenges. Even sometimes, that person will take that opportunity to ask life sex because he knows you need something. Even as that challenge, we face it a lot because you have nothing to do. You think you need that money to get a dose of drug. You just call life sex without considering anything which is on the results which are going, the consequences which are going to come through that. Even sometimes when one man can come and pick you from the street, you'll be forced to follow him where he's telling you, where he's taking you. You don't consider the lodges or your safety. You just follow him because of the money he's giving you. But when you reach that side where he's taking you, you'll find like 4 other men. Sometimes they give you money, sometimes they use you by force. You have nothing to do. Sometimes you try when you know the man, that I can find him somewhere, or he works somewhere, you know where he works from. Even if you go to the police, that side of Kisenyi, those police, they don't support at all. Immediately they see that you're a drug user, they will just judge immediately. You were stealing those men. They're not asking you what, okay, church, what they were, like, oh, she's a thief, she's a drug user. It's like even starting math, all of us, most of us would like to start that, to join math program. But the bad thing, we have nowhere to stay. Even if you join, because some friends of mine, they joined math, but they ended up on the streets. They sleep on the streets. They don't have where to stay, because that person, you're no longer going to support the way you've been supporting. You did you start math. Because even most of us, our families, they are fed up with us. They told us to first change, then they will what? They will help.
Well, as for me, the challenges I've been facing, one, I was in a relationship. I lost a relationship that I had built for over 5 years, but when I started to use, I lost it. It had been a struggle. It wasn't easy for me to get money, like source of income, but I tried my best and tried to survive. Though I went through disrespect, people despised me, underlooked me, they called me names I won't mention, but it isn't easy, trust me. And we were in the ghettos where we used from. Police would come. Probably you haven't done, like, let me say, stolen or done anything. You're using, yeah, it's not right, but you're hit, you're put in a cell for days. You try to reach out to your families. It's also a bit hard to get a phone from like a police officer. They probably need some cash. You're undergoing a cold turkey, vomiting. There is no medicine at those stations. Trust me, there is none until the day you leave. If you're lucky, then if a friend checks in, they'll bring in something for you. But if they get you with it, then it's also another problem. Well, when it comes to police, that's the challenge I face. Then when it comes to the environment, the society where we live, we are misunderstood for everything. Well, it was actually my birthday. Then I hadn't seen my family. So, okay, my brother comes to look for me. He hadn't seen me for almost like 2 years. But well, it was a good feeling. I hadn't owned a phone in a while, so he bought me a phone. I was so happy. I was given money and all that. So after a few days, the day he comes, he gave me some money. He gave me a phone. Yeah, with drug use, I used all the money. Just in a minute, it was gone. Then 2 days pass. A lady finds me with that phone. She says, "Where did you get that phone from?" I'm like, "My brother bought it for me." She's like, "No, you must have stolen it." So this is about the society and environment we live in. These people tend to think we can't own anything good. You can't have anything good. Anything good you have, you've probably stolen it, you've probably done what. But so with societies, we always underlooked, we always disrespected. Yeah, but well, my experience hasn't been easy. Then when it comes to the health, yeah, eventually I worked out stuff with the person I called a boyfriend then, because when he left the country, I got depressed. I used more and more and more each day. Truth, how I survived to survive on drugs was I conned people. I didn't steal, I didn't prostitute, I didn't do that. Yeah, but I conned. I went to offices with medical forms. I fundraised to an extent of 3 million. Guys would come through for me because I needed to survive. I wasn't a very strong person to stand on the street, because majority of the women who use drugs are out on the streets. You get majority. There are very few of us who will do this. And even what I do, of course, you go to a certain office, you need help, and probably there's going to be someone going to ask you to give in, which I wasn't ready to do. So I played my game smart. I managed to survive. It wasn't easy. I do not advise. I know it's not easy, but I don't advise anyone to do this, because I got into a certain trouble at a certain point, and it wasn't an easy experience. Then when it comes to my health, I lost our appetite. I didn't eat. I lost so much weight. I didn't see a period for 3 years, guys. But I mean, you know, it kind of breaks your system down. So with my health, not only me, there are lots of girls I know and women who use and they haven't seen their periods. Okay.
It's like there are some organizations which are helping,
Okay. Like which
but
ones?
even them, it's not that everything you want you ask from that organization, but at least they have helped us to be with hope, because even the community we stay in, they always judge us. They don't respect us for drug use, like HIV testing, because a drug user, we are moving the risks of HIV, any disease, TB, they keep on coming, check on us, counseling. Even it has helped us a lot, because those organizations, at least you can know it, but even you have a value in that.
But you know, everyone always has a way out of this. As right now as I speak, I'm undergoing recovery. That's what I can say. Guys, I prayed to God. That's the first one person I put. I prayed to God so much to help me. Then my boyfriend came back. When he came back, we worked out. Then, yeah, I tried. It's not easy even right now. I don't want to make myself so perfect, but it's not easy. Societies, we underlooked, we mistreated. Police, they don't want to know. What really helped was the match program. It has really helped, because with it, well, the first time I went there, I thought it's like a height, another height. I went there with that. I was like, okay, if I can stop using this, then maybe I can use this. But it wasn't that, guys. Match really works. It really works. Women out there, young girls, with my voice to you people, please. It's gonna help you. It has helped me. I've conceived. I'm now 5 months pregnant. I can have a child. I didn't see my periods then, but when I started the match program, after 3 weeks, I saw a period. I'm going to be a mom. I ask all of you guys to be strong. Please come for match. Be so strong. You can make this. I know this is gonna make a change in my life. I'm gonna be a very responsible woman, a good mom. Those mothers out there who are used to using and they're ready moms, please trust me, we can do this. There is harm reduction, there is math, there are many people out there who can help us. Do not feel scared to come out here. It's Women's Day. Let's join hands like a team, please.
I would like them to know that each and everyone who has a family member who uses drugs, don't let her just chasing her way. Just support, don't judge, because we need help. It's like, I would like to ask the government to help us create some. At least we are happy with that MAD program, but at least from MAD program, after taking that medicine, you have nothing to do. At least they create places for like catering, sewing things. So at least each and every my colleague, we have studied at least a little. When you get something to do, at least it will help, because you'll not be judged. You'll not go to steal when you have something. At least you can get money from keeping our minds busy to help us in avoiding street street life is not good.
Then for the government, what I can speak is, please, we also need to be seen like these other people. We really do. When it comes to the government, I'll involve the police in. Any woman who uses drugs, you're mistreated. Girls are in police there because of drugs and they are raped. She wants to make a phone call, the police guy wants to lay her down. I won't really say much, but please, 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 Government of Uganda, we need you guys to come do this for us. Please help us. Girls are dying, TB, HIV. There's a lot. People are sleeping so bad. People are on the streets. Government of Uganda, I pass my voice out today and say, could you guys please come help us? Do not despise us or look at us as failures, because most of the people using are educated. The kids of people I won't mention there. Yeah, please come to us. We're human, we're bright people. We need help. Thank you.